Okay, I thought I'd just do this up real quick here while I'm going in. It's almost the top of the hour. We're almost down to just 2 hours left of the event. I am recording just bits and pieces of the event for you. I hope you enjoy this video. I will definitely be back and forth. As soon as I get done with this little portion, I will jump over to the game and see what's popping there as far as the next hour worth. And then you know, off and on throughout the rest. Definitely top of the hour I'll be jumping in, and when I have to start up another Incense, I'll more than likely only be starting up one more Incense. So we'll have that, and yeah, that's how that is. I might even try part of the new feature there and just start another Incense before this one's over with. And that would last my entire event. And I will I hope you guys enjoy the video. Hit smash the like button, hit subscribe if you're new, and share it. Let other people know that I do try to share things that are going on, just fun videos or whatever else of gameplay, not only of Pokemon Go but also of Harry Potter Wizards Unite, and which they have a brilliant event coming up, or starting today, I believe. I will be checking that out later, but for right now, that's going to be it. And like I said, I hope you enjoy the video. Remember to smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, and share. Thank you. Hatching another egg. There we go. Check the IVs on this one. Unfortunately, it's after the event, so, and yet another egg hatching. This one's a 5K. And let's check the IVs. Not bad. I'm in. Alright, so it's Incense Day. Now, I was just doing a little bit of reading, and let's pop on over there and read that. Okay, it says, Sentinels, or Sentinent lured by Incense. Featured Pokemon lured by Incense. Incense bundle in shop. You get 3 Incense for 1 Pokecoin. Incense Day. It's a whole 5-hour thing. So, what I'm going to do, as you can tell, I'm sitting over here in the Walmart parking lot of Norfolk, Nebraska. Oh, right there. See, that's where I'm sitting. Back of the parking lot, right next to the highway here. And so now I'm going to go in, and we'll go down to the Incense. I've got, what, 35 of them. I'm going to go ahead and use one. And we'll see how it works. And obviously I'm not going to be standing here for an hour recording this. I'm going to be in and out for the next 5 hours. But this was the first one that popped. And then as soon as I get a chance to find some place where I can put this video together and send it out, which will probably be tomorrow, I'll go into Walmart here or something like that and get it sent out that way. Or later tonight. Well, it's only a 5-hour event. I might be able to get it out after it's over with, get it all put together, go into Walmart and get it loaded up to YouTube for y'all to see. So, but let's check the IVs. There we go. and that ran away. But I did hatch a Pichu from the last event, the spring in the spring, that was shiny, and I have now evolved it all the way up to Raichu. And I got it from Garden City, so thank you whoever sent that to me. I've got a few friends there in Garden City in the game, so not always know which one sent which, you know, which one I got what egg out of, obviously. So I thank you all. But yes, I was able to evolve that all the way up, and I did. And not bad for IVs. So here we go. Oh, and yes, I just missed that. Oh, wrong one. I also got this out of the PvP Go Battle League, so I did manage to get one of those. Got lucky. Again, I believe, let's see. Yep, that's when I was in the hotel. I managed to finish one, and I got that there. So, otherwise I have to actually go into Walmart and stand around in there, and it's the only way I have my 5G service right now. Let's go back down. Let's see what we have here. Let's see if we can catch this up here. Oh, shouldn't have thrown the ball. There. But yes, I have been to Love's gas station. Got my copy. Very an essential part of me. And I also intend on walking up there, spinning that spinner, and coming back. So when I do head that way, I will probably record that too. Alright, so the first incense is wore off, but I'm going to walk up to that Pokestop there first, spin that, and then we'll put an incense on as we come back. So let's go ahead and do that. See what we pick up as we're walking down there. If we don't pick anything up as we walk down, we'll put an incense on as we come back. Got an egg hatching though. And I believe this is out of a gift egg. Yep, another Pichu. And it does not look like it's a shiny. IVs aren't all that bad. And it's from Rush City, so thank you for the Pichu from Rush City. Not sure who I got that one from. I got several friends on here that go to get their gifts from Rush City, Minnesota. So time to go ahead and start another one. We'll start this one right here. It's from Norfolk. This is not a gift egg. This would be my second egg that I had spun, or I got from spinning a gym. So all our gift eggs have now been used from the spring and the spring event. And like I said, I got the one shiny Pichu from Garden City, and the rest have been just a regular non-shiny Pokemon. There's one. I don't know if this is one that's supposed to be lured in or not, but I've had a couple of them on my last lure. Like I said, we'll see how many Pokemon we run into doing this walk. Come on, Ivies. If I had a lot more room, I would go ahead and keep that one. But I don't, so transferred it is. Nope, not a shiny. And of course, with my shiny luck being practically non-existent, you're pretty much guaranteed that I'm going to say, nope, not a shiny, not a shiny. Three stars, but yeah, don't have the room. Okay, shiny check. Not a shiny. Collect it up though. And we're almost at the spinner. And there's the spinner. So let's spin this spinner. I'll pick up a gift for sure. Pokeballs. And a bunch of these. Let's see. Not a shiny. Seeing how I've walked all the way down here. And there's a GameStop right here. I'm going to take a look and see what they have on their doors. I'm sure they're closed. Well, maybe I won't go. There's actually people coming out of there, so I might go in there. Take a look around. Okay, so we're going to pick up right where we left off, spinning this wheel. And then we'll walk back to the truck. But in the process, I think I will throw on an Incent. Let's see. Well, before I do that, let me go ahead and pull out my buddy here and feed him. I don't want to be doing too much walking without him out there flying around. And it gets you a little sense of the ditch I'm walking through or alongside of. Yeah, not saying it's the cleanest ditch in the world, but there we got that done. I'll move that down. I guess I can't get it to move over. There we go. And of course the picture is frozen, so it don't much matter. Okay, because I pulled up my buddy. Nope, that ain't moving at all. That's okay. I just have to make sure I don't walk out onto the road. There we go. And now we'll go ahead and start our Incent. There's our Incent. We'll go ahead and catch that up. There we go. Let's see if I've walked out of the range of something else that I've seen back there. Nope, we haven't. Go ahead and catch this up. Yes, it is windy out. And I'm basically looking for either good IVs for you know, PvP or Hondos. If I don't get those, I'm basically gonna have to transfer them because I'm running low on space. For a while I would be keeping them around for gyms, but end up collecting too many to sit in gyms and not doing enough gyms. So there we go. That's one of the nice parts about having as few followers as I have. I could actually go and show you the gyms that I'm in, and because I have no followers in that area, really don't have to worry about them seeing it on the video and then going and kicking me out. That most of these communities, at least the ones that have Discord, also have a rule that, you know, you let people earn their Poke Coins. So, you know, you go with the person that's been in there the longest, and you know, obviously if someone's been in there for 3 days and somebody just jumped in, well, the person that just jumped in is probably gonna get butthurt and not get their 50 Poke Coins off that one gym. But, you know, if they're under 8 hours, they might not get their 50 Poke Coins, so they might get a little upset, but there ain't much to do about it because you can't go with the person that's been in there the least length of time. You have to go with the one that's been in there the longest. So whenever you're just jumping into a gym, you kind of got to keep that part of it in mind as well. You know, you may not get 50 Poke Coins off that gym because there's been somebody in there for a lot longer than you. And people are being courteous of each other that way, which is always a plus. And then of course in some areas the gyms are used so very rarely and there's no real community in the area, you might sit in that gym for a long time before being removed. But that's neither here nor there. I have made it back to my truck, so I'm gonna get inside the truck, out of the wind a little bit, and spend some time with this Incense and check back in after a bit. And we'll see how things are going, see if I've caught any event shinies, because yes, shinies are, you know, shinies or PvP stat IVs or Hondos is what I'm looking for. So there's a good chance that I will keep PvP IVs, and a guarantee that I'll keep Hondos and shinies. And if I'm really lucky, I might even get a few that I can trade that way. But as you've seen in most of my videos, I'm not that lucky. Alright, so a quick check-in here. Right now I ain't getting nothing, but it did switch right on the hour from fire to grass. So there we go, there's another one. So it is kind of interesting. Right in the hour, there was a fire there. I clicked on it and it switched to a grass right as I was clicking on it. So it's right then and there. That was kind of interesting. And then I had to re-click it, of course. But I thought I'd let you know that. And then we will be back for more updates throughout the event. I knew I would think of the name, or think of what I was trying to say. But yeah, I'll be checking back in throughout the event. I have now walked up there. I took you guys with me, both there and back. Started an incense up there, and I still have just over 27 minutes on that incense. So when I start the next incense, I will probably be back for another update. Oh, we got another one. And we'll go from there. Or if I get a shiny, I got some assistance from my buddy there, I will definitely start recording, film recording here, or screen recording, excuse me. And that way you will be able to see me catch it at least. Oh, there's a fire one. It's in the area. I'll go ahead and catch it up. Need the candy anyway. And remember, we do have Abra Day next weekend. I think it's next weekend. Next Saturday for Community Day. And I have a different setup for it. And you have to be checked in remotely. So make sure you assist your community leaders and community day staff by making sure that you have your Discord tied into your Silk Road card so that they are able to sign you in, and you can get the stamp for that community day, because we have to do this all remotely this time around. I know I've already stated that to my community to make sure that their Discord is attached to their Silk Road card, so that me and my staff are able to check them in. Yes, I have my hands quite full when it comes to what I am doing with making the videos for my channel, and then running my Discord, and working. Not to mention, I also have a Discord for Harry Potter Wizards Unite, and I make videos for that as well. And no, I didn't think so. I wouldn't get that lucky. And so yeah, I keep quite busy. But right now, I've stated it before, I'm at the Walmart parking lot in Norfolk. And if there is anyone in this area, once I post this video, that would like to do the virtual handshake, I'm more than happy to do that with you. Or if you want to come down and, you know, get into a a shot with me or something like that for one of my videos, you know, whatever. I know this whole COVID thing has everybody in an uproar. I'm not saying by any means that we have to break the social distancing to do any of that. In my line of work, we tend to have our own social distancing all the time, and I happen to be one of the few people that very seldom actually get a hotel room or a motel room or anything like that. I live in my vehicle while I'm working, and then when I get time off, I normally am at home, or I take time off throughout the year to be home. Or if I happen to be going through the area and get a chance to spend a day or so at home, I will do it. And the last time I did that, I took days off for home. I had planned on 4 days and ended up being there for 3 weeks, because that's when this whole COVID thing happened. But I'm happy to be back out on the road, and I'm sure my community is happy that I'm not there holding down gyms, so that they're able to hold them down. Because I do check the gyms and go off the player that's been in there the longest, and unless there's occasionally where you know, when somebody doesn't do that I will go back and take the gym. You know, I'd taken a gym after somebody had been in there for 3 days. You know, there was 2 people in there. They'd both been in there for over 3 days. I took the gym, and within 10 minutes somebody come back and take it. I happened to be close enough, I'd go back and take it again. And you know, it's just being polite. I ain't gonna, they take it like that. I'm not just gonna go, okay, well, you can have it for 8 hours. No, you didn't give me the 8 hours, I'm not gonna give you the 8 hours. But you know, because I don't get in the gyms a whole lot when I'm on the road, partially because of that, and partially because I'm traveling when I see them. So I don't do a whole lot of gym battles at that point. But if I get a chance to get into a gym, I will get into the gym. And like I said, most of the areas that I go to have that 8-hour window rule, and so that helps out. And I have seen it mentioned several different times in different communities that, oh, did you know you can only have 20 Pokemon in gyms at a time? Yes, that is a fact. And yes, your Pokemon can stay there until it gets kicked out. In some cases, you might end up having gold on that gym when it finally gets kicked out. If you actually took the gym or just dropped one in because it was already that color, or your color, and it stays in there that long. So there's always those possibilities. I like finding gyms that have just popped a gym or something on that order, and that way I can say I was the first one in that gym. But usually in that situation, you probably ain't going to stay in very long, because then everybody sees that it's a gym, and boom, everybody wants to be in there. So, especially when you're in an area that doesn't have a Discord community, you know, you can't do anything like that. And I do travel enough where I do check, if I know I'm going to be someplace, I do check to see if there's a community for that area, and then I join, much like I did the New Fork area here, Norfolk area, I believe. I ain't 100% sure how to pronounce that, but I think I'm pronouncing it correctly. And I have in a few other areas. Garden City is another one that I am part of that community, and then there's another community in Iowa there that I am a part of, the Newton community, and then of course the Pine County, I am the person kind of sort of in charge of that one. Oh, there you are. It must be time to check in. Okay, so I need to get another Incense. I think I'll just step back in the truck to do this. Makes it a little bit easier sitting down. Oh, there we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and throw in another Incense. There we go. Another Incense thrown on. We'll double check how long we have left on this here. And it says 3 hours. Well, we know it's about 2.5 hours, roughly. Yeah, try 2 hours and 10 minutes. So that's the rough estimate. Let's see what we're going to get. Well, right now, not a whole lot, but we just started the Incense. So, yeah. But that's how things are going here. So, kind of doing a few other things as well. Well, let's see what we get here. I did edit out my ramblings from the last clip towards the end when I was getting hit with all those Pokemon. So, cut it down from being over 14 minutes to just barely over 10. And, because at that point I figured what I was saying really had no real, it was my opinions, and I can keep those to myself. So I edited that out and got rid of the video that was too long altogether. Let's see. Oh, this one wasn't a drawn in by the Incense, but we'll go ahead and catch it up anyway. And it's not raining out, as you could just see. Yeah, it's sunny. So there is a percentage of a chance, but very slim. So again, I'm not filming this 5 hours worth of an event all at one shot, because I ain't gonna make no 5-hour video. But I will make little bits here and there and check in with you. We'll catch this Sentinel up here, and then I will, like I said, if I do, I will come back in, obviously, if I get a shiny or something on that order. But other than that, I'll just check in periodically, maybe halfway through my Incense, or maybe again in an hour when I start another one. Either way, I will be checking in a couple more times, definitely towards the end of the event, and wrap it up at that point for sure. And yeah, I will well, at the top of the hour I'll definitely stop in too, just because that'll be when it switches from grass to the next type. So okay, so we're in the top of the hour here, and we'll see what we got. This one here, not shiny. I'm actually going into the Walmart right now, and then I'll be headed back to the truck, but I thought I'd check in with you because it is the top of the hour, show you what's going on. and I am just trying to get the incense spawns, not all the spawns around me, but obviously I will collect them too if I can, and still get the incense spawn, especially if I can get a shiny. But we all know my luck most likely ain't gonna happen. So let's see which one of those are an incense spawn. This I can't tell. I think that one is. I know it's a weather spawn. Don't think it's an incense spawn. That's the only problem with the walking around as you're... Oh, we have another egg hatching. And that's our egg. You actually seen me... Oh, wait. Nope, not a hundo. But not a bad one. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and hit one of these front eggs here and start that one. Yeah. The one I didn't mean to pick up. There we go. And I do believe this is the incense spawn. But I will check back in with you when I am done inside of Walmart, which, believe me, won't be too much longer away. Okay, so I did confirm it is psychic that are spawning now. While I was in the store there, I managed to stop long enough for me to get an insent lure, and it was a psychic. And I'll show you the catch before I transfer it, right after I get back to the truck here. And out of the wind. Preferably out of the wind. Looks like I can like block it right here. Okay, yeah, before I actually get in the truck here. Okay. Because yeah, it wasn't one to keep. Just like this one isn't. But there it is. And I'll prove that it's not one to keep. There we go. And transferred. There we go. So let's check this sentinel here. I guess it's not a sentinel. There we go, another psychic. Something I can always use more of, because I need the candy. Get inside the truck here, off my feet. And let it be known that the only time I've gotten any shiny of these is during the community day event that was spawning these. But then I got one. So maybe two. Can't remember. Anyway, it was somewhere in there. And that was a bad throw. Got another rig coming in to park back here someplace. I'm sure he's going to park behind me. If he backs up and parks, it will be someplace behind me. Okay, so I'm checking in. I did start another Incent. I moved up to the Loves because I'm going to go get more coffee. And I also got the truck washed in that time period. But I thought I'd check in and let you know what's going on. And we'll continue this a little bit later. Okay, so now it's started to rain. But rather nice this entire day so far, but now it decides to start to rain after I get my truck washed. And everything like that. I figured I'd get back here after going to the Loves and maybe do some organizing, but no, I get back here and parked and it starts to rain. So I will give you an update that I do know it's bug type, and for this last hour, well, half hour, and I will be checking back in towards the end of it. I'm kind of hoping this is just a passing shower, but still. And yeah, still no shinies or anything like that, but I got a couple eggs hatched and things in that order, and working on another one, which after I catch this up, we'll take a look at. And the one gym I was in, somebody took it over, and I managed to get a whole 24 coins so far today. And that's probably about all I'm going to get. I am in 5 other gyms in other areas, but unless one of them gets taken today, the 25 coins is all I'm going to make. Oh, that's 3 stars, but not a Hondo. 15, 15, and 10. So, yep, the way it goes. Yep, and of course we get one of those. And still not a shiny. But I do believe I managed to spin that gym. We'll check that real quick too. When I drove past it. Was a raid when I went the one way. When I came back, the raid was over. So I do believe I managed to get the spinner spun on it. We'll check that real quick first. And yeah, I don't want that. I want this. And journal. And 332. Got an egg on the spin, 4 items. So, yep, I did get a gift and an egg and 2 Pokeballs out of it. So, that's what we got off from that. We'll catch this and we'll check on the eggs. Oh, or it'll run away, and then we'll check on the eggs. There, well, I got a 2 kilometer off from that one. And so far I've got 1/2 out of the 3.5 of my 7 kilometer egg walked off. So, guess we'll go to the 2K afterwards, and then possibly one of the 5Ks. But gonna have to bring my buddy out here and feed him real quick as well. So he's happy and on the map again for a while. And then it's just a matter of trying to stay dry. Bring him out. Managed to get some walking done with him. And hopefully I can get some more walking done with him. Okay, I think we'll just we'll give him 3 of these. Yeah, let's see. It's raining. That's raindrops on the window as I give my last berry to my buddy to bring him out. But yeah, that's all rain out there. But in game it's not raining. And of course, bring my buddy out, screwed up the camera. So I'll have that functioning correctly when I come back in a few minutes from now to end this. Because I'm not going to go a whole 15, 20 minutes on a clip. Okay, so we're down just to the last few minutes of this event. I figured I'd jump back in here and we'll stay on here until the event's over with. And then I will go ahead and I will start my editing process and trying to make sure this ain't no hour-long video or anything like that, but still get in the clips that I made and get it out so you guys can see it. I mean, obviously there's going to be some egg hatches in it. Probably not as many as my last video, but considering that was mostly all egg hatches and then a raid. But yeah, no raids in this one. I only seen one that popped up even. And that, like I said, I was on my way to the Loves at the time. But I got 2 gems in this area that I can see. And I haven't seen no raid pop up on those yet during this entire time. I may end up going over and taking one of those gems. Or I may not. I do not know what I'll be doing. And of course, I did not get a shiny. And it would not surprise me one bit if I don't get a shiny in the next minute that's left of this whole thing. There's less time left in the event than there is on my Incense, I believe, because of the fact that I was doing other things as well. Like I've said before, this is a game, but you still have to live life. So it's nice to be able to do the game. It's even nice to be able to make videos about the game, but still have to live life no matter what, whether you got to work or whether you got to do something else. But and there's one gem back here that I have not seen a raid on, and then there's one back over here, and I have not seen a raid on that one yet either. And if you notice, I do check, see how long they've been in there. That one's been in there for over a day. This one for over 20 hours. So, over 21 hours. And this one has got over 21 hours. So there isn't one here that doesn't have over 20 hours. And that means they would get all their coins if they got kicked out. So, there's that. But I'm going to end this with the catch. I guess I wasn't. Guess it's over with. I was hoping I'd be able to get that last catch in, but like I said, that's how quick it's over. Just like that. And the event is done. I'll catch this up. I'm going to call it then. And yeah, got my incense still going, I believe. But the event is done. And so that is that for this event. I hope you all enjoyed it. Yeah, I still have 9 minutes left on this particular insent, but I'm going to call that. And I hope you guys enjoyed the event. I hope you all got shinies. Go ahead and comment down below if you had a shiny and how many and stuff like that. We all know I got the big 0 for shinies. But, that's what happens. I'd almost giggle if this turned out to be one. But, nope, it's not. So I still end up with the big 0 for shinies. And that ran away anyway. So